You clicked on this video because you've seen the thumbnail and you already know what I'm about to talk about. I am August C. Jones, so let's just go ahead and get right into this. What the hell is wrong with Lil Wayne? So I just put it out there. Throughout my whole life, I've never been a major fan of Lil Wayne. Even like during his like feature run, when he at the height of his popularity, the Carter 2, Carter 3, and all that stuff, I never was a major fan of Lil Wayne. You know, I liked a lot of his songs, but I was never like a huge fan like a lot of people was. I didn't go crazy over the drought, the mixtapes and everything else he was doing. So just putting that out there, and just know that I'm not hating on this guy. I'm just looking at what's been going on lately. And so I don't know what to think when it comes to Lil Wayne. So the thought is out there, or like the reports or whatever, how you want to look at it, is that Lil Wayne doesn't keep in touch with what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on in hip hop. He doesn't pay attention and everything else, which I can understand, but also I can't understand. So when it comes to this, I didn't speak about it. I should have when it first came about. I had a huge problem with Lil Wayne and what was going on with the whole Super Bowl thing and him not getting it from Kendrick. And this is why I had a problem with it. So at the time, Lil Wayne, understandable, he's human. This is something that he's been wanting. He was real down about the Super Bowl, made the video and everything else about it. And he was real down about it. And in that time frame, he didn't really say like, yeah, I'm feeling down, but congratulations to Kendrick and blah, blah, blah. You are a great talent. I'm glad you got it, man. Go ahead and kill it, blah, blah, blah. He didn't say that then. It was just, I'm sad about this. So you had everybody in the uproar, fans and like associates and friends alike were on like Lil Wayne's behalf, thinking that he didn't, he was like, what's the word? He was played, for lack of a better word, he was played out of like being picked for the Super Bowl, which I don't think that was the case. Because for one, when was it that the artist, or, wherever they was playing at, the artist from that town has to perform? That never has been the case. If it happened, it just so happened to happen. But it wasn't a thing that they do all the time. I'm pretty sure when Rihanna performed, they wasn't in Barbados. When Usher performed, they wasn't in Atlanta. So it's like, why was it such a big deal now? And it had to be because Kendrick had it. And like I said in like another video, I don't know if I'm gonna put this video up before another one, but I basically just said that like, when you get up there, it doesn't matter whether you're Drake, or Kendrick, Wayne, or Jay, it don't matter. When you're up there, you're gonna get a lot of hate. A lot of times it's hate just for hate's sake. And I think that's really what it was. And it's like, there were several times that the Super Bowl took place in New Orleans, where there was like, where Lil Wayne was at his height, where he was bigger than what he is now. But no one raised the stink about him like being a performance at the Super Bowl. It's just now, and I get it, Jay is in power when it comes to that, and there's more of a better chance for him to get picked than it was back in the day, which I understand. But at the same time, it still goes along with it. Like, if he didn't get picked in and he was way better than he is today, then why would there be, why would he get picked? And so it goes along with that, where like, I just didn't, whatever. But anyway, Lil Wayne, it was a whole thing about him and his performances aren't up to snuff. A lot of people talking about like his performances are bad. And that like, it's like, if that's the case, why would they pick Lil Wayne over Kendrick? If Kendrick is said to have like some of the greatest performances on tour that make you feel like you're watching a play, how great it is, and a person who is not having great shows, why would you pick that person over this person, regardless on if this person lives or is from the town that the Super Bowl is at. It makes no sense, especially off the year that Kendrick has had. Why do that? Then you get afterwards that Kendrick had put out the GNX album where he basically said that like he used to listen to the Carter 3 and rock his Rolly Chain Proud Irony. I guess my hard work with Lil Wayne down. And so a lot of people thought it was shots. I don't know why. It's not shots. It's just literally stating something how he felt. And so Lil Wayne tweeted basically saying that like, what the hell I do? I just be chilling. If y'all want to wake the monster, don't, y'all don't want to see this monster because like I'm going to just tear into anybody. I'm just, those weren't the exact words, but he's throwing out threats. And so it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like we never known Lil Wayne to really kill somebody in a rap battle. So it was a lot of like up and down. And Lil Wayne kind of made himself look crazy. And I even said it to like my homie and just thinking like it's people in Lil Wayne's ear who's feeding him the wrong information and he's just flying off the handle without really even doing it. Because if someone told me that, I'm going to want to hear what he said. I'm not going to take your word for it. I'm going to listen to what he said. That way I can incorporate what he said. And so apparently Lil Wayne didn't hear it because he had an interview with, I forgot the guy's name, who's not a hip hop analyst or reporter or journalist or anybody. And he basically recited the words to him. And Lil Wayne was like, I've never heard the words. Like, this is the first time me hearing the words. And it's like, then why you fly off the handle on the tweet if you never heard what Kendrick Lamar said? And this is how I say that, like, Skip Bayless, I think that's his name. Skip Bayless is like, he's not the person to have done that interview because he didn't ask the right questions. He didn't know enough about the situation to really ask him, like, okay, what about this tweet? And we could have got answers about that, but we didn't. But in any case, he basically responded back with like, I know what he was saying, it's no big thing or whatever. Or like, he's just saying that like, he knew how much it hurt me and blah, blah, blah. And so he understood that it wasn't a shot at him. He wasn't dissing him. He wasn't disrespecting him in any type of way. But it's shocking to know that he flew off the handle, but yet saying that he never heard the lyrics before. So I don't know what to believe with Lil Wayne. I think he might be playing coy. I think he knows that he fucked up. And this is his way to kind of like, I guess, get out of it, but not really a foolproof way. But we're going to skip past that and go to last week when Lil Wayne basically threw out a trailer saying that like he's not going to be at the Super Bowl, so there's a seat open. But he got a special announcement coming soon and all this stuff. And we all know that like he gave out the date of the Carter 6 or whatnot. And the thing is, like, why would you put out something like that saying you're not going to be at the Super Bowl? Like, why did that need to be said? Like, I just don't know. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. Maybe it's just saying that, like, just giving away doubt of people thinking that he's going to be a surprise performance with Kendrick or whatever. But we'll let that slide. But one of the things that Skip Bayless came out and said that Lil Wayne is going to watch the Super Bowl, but he's not going to watch the halftime performance. And I get it. It probably might still be a sore place for him because even like in the interview that he had with Skip Bayless, he basically said that like he hasn't gotten better from accepting that he wasn't picked for the Super Bowl. But it's like for him to say that he's not going to watch the halftime show after you said in the interview that you told Kendrick to kill it, but yet you're not interested in seeing what he does, it's lost on me. It's extremely lost on me. That's why I don't know if I can really believe if Lil Wayne is not really in touch with it or he's just, I don't know. To me, I think Lil Wayne has something going on mentally. I don't know if he's in like the best place in his life. He might be feeling a certain type of way. He has people in his corner that's not telling him the right things, that's not giving him the right, advice. But I feel like it's something going on with Wayne. It may not be like extremely present, but I think it's something really going on with Lil Wayne. He might be depressed. He might be in a type of state where it's like fluctuating or something like that. But to do the stuff that he's done recently and to basically go back and forth, it's just, I don't know, it just seems like it's something off. And I'm not hating on the guy. I'm not. But this is just stuff that I observed. I mean, y'all can look at this different, but just presenting this stuff to y'all and like me looking at this stuff, the only thing I can logically think is that it's just something going on with him mentally. And he has people around him that's really like against Kendrick and maybe feeding him wrong information, because I would really love to know what was behind that text or that tweet that he put out. Like, why did you fly off the handle if you never heard that? And if it was somebody that told you that and you didn't go and listen to it for yourself, both of y'all are in the wrong. You got a person that's going against Kendrick that's trying to like instigate something, and you didn't do your due diligence in seeing if it was as harsh as that person set it up to be. So I don't know, man. It's weird. Just looking at everything that he's saying, everything that he's doing. I don't know. Lil Wayne put himself in like a kind of like polarizing spot for a little bit, and I think he's trying to get back on track. I hope that he gets better with whatever he's dealing with, but those are just my thoughts, and that's what I just think about what Lil Wayne has been doing. It's confusing. Like I said, I've never been a huge fan of Lil Wayne, so it's just like you could take this with a grain of salt, or you could just take this like however you want to take it. But I mean, this is what I observed. But those are just my thoughts. If you made it this far, I'd like to thank you guys. Check out my other videos, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.